Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and today I'm going to be doing a reading for the Capricorn personality for April 2024. So we're going to be looking at major themes coming up for Capricorn, looking out for big breakthroughs, looking for guidance to navigate these energies and also to see what there is to look forward to in this upcoming month. So I've already pulled the cards, they're right here in front of me, and I have used the Aleister Crowley Thoth deck for this particular reading, which combines a bit of astrology with tarot as well. And I really love that. I think they work so well together. So I use this deck all the time. So first of all, we're going to start off with the main themes coming up for Capricorn. So I'll show you the cards first. So we've got the Magus. So in traditional tarot, this card is also known as the Magician. So very similar, but just got a slightly different name. Then we've also got the Ace of Wands. So again, just looking at the imagery, seeing what comes through intuitively for you. And then we've got the Chariot. Okay. So, the first thing that really comes to mind actually is that we've got three quite sort of masculine looking cards actually. So, the Magician, or the Magus in this particular deck, is ruled by Mercury. As you can see, there's a Mercury glyph at the bottom of the card there. And I think this is the personification of Mercury. So, Mercury knows how to manifest. If you can see from the image of the card, he's got all of these different like tools surrounding him, and he's just able to kind of magically bring in like what he wants and what he needs, and he does so because he's very charming, he's very quick-witted. So there's a real potential energy here for like manifesting things that you've wanted for some time. We've also got here the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands to me really speaks of like taking charge. As you can see from the card, it's a very sort of phallic symbol. So again, it's very masculine sort of energy. All of these flames like coming out of the wand. And it's this fire energy. So wands is always ruling fire. And to me, it's like it sort of speaks of more a spark of a new idea. So there could be like new creative energy coming through for you this month. So like tapping into your creativity. And it's like kind of in the beginning stages with it being an ace. So there's something here about, yeah, tapping into your creative energies. And that maybe reflecting with like what you then manifest. Like there could be something here around your creativity and manifesting something into this like month, it feels like. And then you've got the Chariot as well, which again to me speaks very much of like victory and willpower, strength, determination. Like if you look at the image of the card, like he's very sort of, you know, on top of like these he's very like robust and like made from metal and like just kind of strong. Like I get a real strength with this card. So there's potentially a lot of power this month. I'm really seeing like you've got a lot of manifestation power, you've got creative power, you've got like the drive and the determination to do things this month. And with you being a Capricorn, like it's not really a surprise. Capricorns are notoriously hard workers. Okay, so we've also got in the next cards, the question I asked was a big breakthrough for the Capricorn personality. So here we've got Ace of Discs. So as you can see, it is an ace as well, so another new beginning. So aces are always about beginnings of some sort. And Ace of Discs is always about like discs is something in the material world. So something that's like tangible, something that's in the 3D. So this could be new money coming in. It could be a new job. It could be a new career. It could be like a new home, something physical. With the question being like big breakthrough, it feels like there's maybe something you've wanted to come through for some time. Whether that's a new job or more money or something like that. And that's going to be coming through for you this month. So that's exciting. But it is at the beginning stages because it is an ace. And then the question I asked was something to look forward to. And the card we've got here is Two of Discs. So it's interesting, we've got Ace of Discs and Two of Discs together here. And yeah, the card is called Change. So it feels to me like you've wanted some change for some time, and now it's really starting to come through, and you're getting it in a very real, earthly, material way. So this is welcomed change. Like maybe there's been some circumstances that you felt a bit stuck, and now that's starting to shift. Like it feels like the turning here, like I don't know, with this figure of 8, it just feels very much like there's something shifting. And then that's very much reinforced by the next card, which the question I asked was, what is the guidance for Capricorns? And here we've got Fortune. So in traditional tarot, this is known as like the Wheel of Fortune. And again, like Wheel of Fortune is about change. It's about things turning. Now, it's not necessarily positive or negative. It depends on what's been going on for you. So if things haven't felt particularly like the way you've wanted them to be, this could be very welcome change. So things are turning and changing. But if things have been quite good, then things might start to feel a bit more challenging. So it depends on how it's showing up for you. But based on this card before, where I said something to look forward to and we got change, it feels like it's going to be a really welcome change, like a welcome break, that you've like a breakthrough that you've been looking for. And with this being a guidance card, it feels like to me like don't resist the change. Like the guidance is like to go with the flow, like go with the wheel, like don't fight it. Like this is meant to happen and it's happening for you, and it's going to be a really positive thing. And you've got so much supportive energy here. Like you've got this really incredible manifesting power like coming through for you this month. So keep trusting that if things are changing and it feels a bit like like uncertain, that it is actually working in your favor, and it's going to like result in the things that you've actually wanted for some time, is like very much what I'm seeing with the Capricorn personality. So that's exciting. Okay, so what else do we have here? Yeah, lots of fire energy, lots of going forth, lots of change, manifestation, and going with the flow of it all, like just going with it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull some more cards from the Work Your Light deck by Rebecca Campbell to see if there's any more guidance to help you navigate these energies for April 2024. So April 2024, ooh, Capricorn. Interesting. Okay. One more card, please. There we go, I'll take that one. Okay. So the first one, just as we were speaking about there, the crumbling. What are you clinging to? So yeah, there was something in that tarot reading where it felt like with this fortune card, this Wheel of Fortune, things are going to be changing, and it's really important that you go with the flow of it and you don't keep clinging. Like this isn't meant for you anymore. And we've got this solar eclipse coming up in August, what am I about? In April, in the Aries sign, like Aries. So, oh my gosh, let me start that again. So Aries solar eclipse, which is going to be asking us to shed the old to make way for the new. And I really feel like for someone watching, like not all of you, but some of you might find this change hard, and you might be holding on to things that are no longer serving you. And it's about letting go of that and making way for the new. Yeah, and like not being afraid of this change. Like again, some of you, it feels like you're going to really welcome the change, and some of you are going to struggle with the change. And it's really about going with it and embracing it and trusting the process of it and letting things fall away. Like, if you see here, like, there's this lightning bolt at the top, and it's like the building like is going to start crumbling away, but then behind it, look at all of this like beautiful like light and all these flowers and this fresh newness coming in. It's like, why are you holding on to this like darkness when you've got all of this amazing stuff that you could be coming into? It's very much what it feels like. And then we've also got the card here of answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So to me, it feels very much like, because the question was what's the guidance, like, in order to help navigate some of these energies, it feels like you need to really listen to your intuition and like, what is it that your soul really wants? Like, your ego wants to hold on, but your soul is like, no, like, what, listen to me. Like, it feels like the soul is like really trying to get your attention right now, but you might be a bit like, no, I don't want to hear it, don't want to hear it. But it's like, but really listen, because it really knows what's best for us. And it's about surrendering and trusting the calling of our soul and knowing that it always has our best interest at heart. So yeah, a bit of a mixed reading. Like, it feels like if you can really go with it and trust and surrender to these callings and these nudges, like, I always think when it's a soul calling, like, to me, my soul always speaks in like quietly. It's like, just do this, or like, you might just get little sprinkling of like ideas of like, maybe I could try that. And because there's so many like aces here, it's like little sparks, little like, ooh, that's interesting, like, yeah, that feels interesting to me, I'm curious about that, I'm going to go there, I'm going to try that. And like trusting those little nudges rather than your ego going like, no, that's stupid, don't do that, what's the point, blah blah blah. Like, it goes into this whole dialogue of like why you shouldn't do it, but your soul is like quite quiet. Like, that's certainly my experience of just like, yeah, but what if you just tried this, what if you just did this? And don't worry about the bigger picture, just allow yourself to explore and like be curious and play and have fun with it. It's very much what it feels like to me. Yeah, so interesting month for you. I think that there is going to be some big shifts internally by the end of this month, definitely, in terms of how your perspective shifts on things. I'm really seeing that here. Interesting. Yeah, so I think that's about it for Capricorn, but thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more content. I'm going to be posting more videos like this. So click the subscribe button. If you like this video, you could also like and comment and share with me your experience of this month and what comes up for you. I'd love to hear what's happening for you guys as well. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll speak to you all later. Goodbye.